Hello there, Lunar Squadron, and welcome back to the channel. As I'm sure you're all aware by now, there is an absolutely terrible and just frankly unacceptable situation going on with Insomniac Games. Just first off, our thoughts are with all of the developers and everyone over at the Insomniac team. Just absolutely terrible. And a few days ago, we released a statement saying that we were not going to be commenting on this hack, on these crimes, because we felt it would be disrespectful and inappropriate to not give Insomniac the space to first comment on the situation and just handle it the way that they felt is most appropriate. And earlier today, Insomniac Games officially released a press statement and commented on the situation that is going on. So we would just like to now provide our thoughts on the situation and break down everything that Insomniac Games said in this press statement, because there is an update on Marvel's Wolverine, and we just want to talk about the devs and shine light on all of the hard work that they are doing. So that is exactly what we are going to do in this video. So Andreas, why don't you go ahead and just kick us right off and go right into this official statement from Insomniac?
Sure thing, Nick. The tweet itself read an update regarding Insomniac and Marvel's Wolverine PS5. Insomniac kicked off this update by saying, "Thank you for the outpouring of compassion and unwavering support. It's deeply appreciated." They go on to say, "We're both saddened and angered about the recent criminal cyber attack on our studio and the emotional toll it's taken on our dev team. We have focused inwardly for the last several days to support each other. We are aware that the stolen data includes personal information belonging to our employees, former employees, and independent contractors. It also includes early development details about Marvel's Wolverine for PlayStation 5. We continue working quickly to determine what data was impacted. The experience has been extremely distressing for us. We want everyone to enjoy the game we develop as intended and as our players deserve. However, like Logan, Insomniac is resilient. Marvel's Wolverine continues as planned. The game is in early production and will no doubt greatly evolve throughout development, as do all our plans. While we appreciate everyone's enthusiasm, we will share official information about Marvel's Wolverine when the time is right. On behalf of everyone at Insomniac, thank you for your ongoing support during this challenging time." Now, Nick, I kind of want to start at the most important part of this update, and for me that's up top at the beginning of Insomniac's statement, and that is the criminal nature of this cyber attack. And I think a lot of people are brushing this off as being a leak, and there are some content creators who are really doing just regrettable things, even openly advertising some of the details of this cyber attack. But make no mistake, guys, this is a criminal level cyber attack. This is a mass data breach, and it has had not just an impact on the studio, but the individual developers who have worked at the studio in the past, who are currently working at the studio, and who are contracting with the studio. And one thing that I really appreciate about Insomniac's statement is that they start off by addressing the stolen data, including personal information belonging to employees, before they even talk about Marvel's Wolverine. Because as upsetting and as disastrous as the Wolverine details being hacked is, I think what is even more upsetting and even more disastrous is that the personal information of these employees have been leaked out into the public. And I just want to say, just on behalf of our team here at Lunar Squadron, Nick and myself, our hearts are with those developers, because that is no joke. That causes irreparable damage, and our hearts really do go out to them right now.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's important here to set the record straight. This is not some innocent leak. This is not, just leaked data about a game's release like we see with other projects. This is straight up stolen information. This is a serious crime that has been committed against innocent people that don't deserve this to be happening. There is a very likely possibility that some people's livelihoods has been permanently damaged and can never go back to where they were. Like, this is not a joke. This is not just about a video game being out there and, you can now play a playable version of this game that has been stolen. If you guys are out there playing this, honestly, shame on you. You should not be doing this. If you're out there advertising what was stolen, not leaked, stolen, shame on you. You should not be doing this. It's not right. It's gross, and it's frankly unacceptable, and this should not be happening to these people. These guys and girls and everybody at Insomniac, they're working incredibly hard to put forth games that they love and they know that us, the fans, will love. And to reward them with something like this is what we give them, to steal their information, to damage their personal lives. It's just frankly unacceptable and should not be happening. And anyone who has participated in this, you're a terrible human being. You're a terrible person. Shame on you. I hope you get what is coming to you, and I hope those are bad things, because this just should not be happening. And again, like Andrea said, our thoughts are with every single person at Insomniac who is impacted by this, and just the Insomniac team as a whole, because they don't deserve this. They really don't. You know, they should be celebrating Spider-Man 2. They should not be dealing with this, and it's just really upsetting to see what they are all going through. But with that being said, I would like to talk about some of the good news that we did get in this update from Insomniac Games, just because, you know, it sucks to just focus in on bad news all the time. But we did get some good news, and that is the fact that one of the bigger questions, I guess, in the community since the situation happened and some confusion in the community was, what does that mean for Marvel's Wolverine now going forward? Would it be canceled? Would it be shelved, delayed indefinitely? There's just a lot of confusion as to what was going to happen with this game, and it was nice to see at the bottom of the statement Insomniac directly address what their plans are for the game, and that is that Marvel's Wolverine will be continuing as planned, and that's really exciting for a multitude of different reasons. One, it's nice to see that all of the hard work that the dev team will be putting into this will not be in vain. It won't be for nothing. They will still get to showcase all of their talent and hard work, albeit not in the way that they needed or wanted or deserved to do, but eventually that day will come where they will be able to showcase all of their hard work. And two, we will still be getting Marvel's Wolverine, which is incredibly exciting because it's one of our most anticipated games here on the channel. I absolutely love the character of Wolverine, so it's something that I really am excited to get my hands on and play down the road one day. So Andreas, it's just really nice to get something positive here in this update. You know, Wolverine will still be happening, and I think that is a very big and significant update for this game.
I agree 100%, Nick, and the reason being is it would just be a shame to see all of the creative energy that was poured into this game be for nothing because of this malicious attack on the studio. And I think people will never forget what Insomniac Games and its devs have been through. When this game releases, I will not forget what they've been through to get it to the finish line, because this is something that no dev team should have to go through in their process to standing up a game. And I am just very happy to see that their creative endeavor will continue. They will undoubtedly be impacted by this, but they will keep on going strong, and they will realize their vision, because this is Insomniac Games we're talking about, throughout whatever conditions, whether it be COVID, whether it be a malicious data breach to this scale, to a scale that perhaps this industry has never seen before. They will continue to make damn good games. That is what Insomniac Games does, and I have no doubt they will continue to release top quality games, and hopefully we will all someday get to play their fully realized vision, unwavered by this bullshit.
Yeah, I completely agree. And, you know, the last thing I want to say is I really love the line in the statement where it says, however, like Logan, Insomniac is resilient. And I hope that is something that the whole team over at the studio can rally around and, you know, find a way to get through this and get some sort of semblance of normalcy. I'm sure nothing will ever go back to the way they were, but hopefully they can, you know, find some sort of normal life again and kind of get back to what they were doing. I really hope people can get through this and just be able to continue to live their lives in a somewhat regular capacity. I really hope nobody was severely damaged by this situation, and, you know, we'll never know for sure, but I just hope everyone at Insomniac is doing okay and is able to get through this and continuing to do the things that they love and making the games that they love. I really hope that is the case. Anyway, guys, usually down below we ask you for your thoughts on the video or the situation, but this time we're going to ask you to just send your support to Insomniac. You never know who might be reading the comments of this video, and your words could maybe lift their day up and stuff like that. Let's be a beacon of positivity for Insomniac and for this game in a moment where it is incredibly dark and depressing and sad and wrong and all of the bad stuff you could possibly say. Let's be a beacon of positivity down below in the comments and just show your support for the hardworking devs and people and everyone over at Insomniac Games. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for us for this one. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, we will see you all next time.